Is this one full of tricks?
Princess Bear here today. We're hanging on Disney's BoardWalk, the resort and the actual walk. It's time to return to
AbracadaBar.
Yes, they have new tricks and things for us to investigate. So it's your number one choice of food infotainment. We're gonna go check it out. Remember, she's vegan. I'm not. Please don't turn me into a rabbit.
It's time to foodie and chill.
So we pop up here, and then magically there is a new menu. Obviously, we had looked into that before we came, but it seems now that the food is being prepared at Flying Fish instead of how it was previously made over at Trattoria. So, changing quality, but less vegan options. I don't know, that doesn't feel like a win to me. It's like a loss. Either way, we have the lump crab fries. We have a Wasabi Aïoli with lump crab here on top, a Doenjang sauce, and then Tobiko flakes, so like fish flakes and seaweed on top. I feel like there's not enough sauce. But we'll dig in here and we'll get literally to the bottom of it. Which side? Let's start with the pretty side. You guys don't want the ugly side, you want the pretty side. Fork me some fries. A nice, delicious forkful, covered. A little bit of the lump crab. You have the flakes in there. Take a bite. I love this trend as of late of actual crab and not imitation crab in my food. Imitation crab is a nice snack if I'm at Walmart. But lump crab on things, happy about that. You get tons of crab flavor even if you just get a little bit. I think there's plenty of crab to go around. The fries definitely have that nice Tobiko flavor to it, so you're getting a lot of like seaweed, and then the crab, if you have a problem with like oceany flavors of the ocean, this might be a little bit strong with you, and I recommend bringing in breath mint. I actually kind of love them. I would like a little bit of the sauce on the side, which you can probably ask for, but other than that, these are a tasty addition. Give it a 4.25 out of 5 plus. See, I asked nicely, and the server was kind enough to bring me more wasabi aïoli for these fries. Always ask, but be nice. Don't be mean. And no, I'm not going to glom this whole thing on there. I don't want to eat mayo, I just want a little bit more for my fries. I guess, what is a good magic trick without a good slide, or slider? In this case, you have these new pork belly sliders with juicy pork belly. Not a ton of pork belly, with marinated cucumber and a Sriracha Aïoli on a little like Parker House looking roll. I was afraid of the size of the pork belly, but you get a nice juicy pork taste. Very good pork belly. I would say almost like 9 Dragons level cook. Marinated cucumbers got a nice tart to it. It's like pickled cucumber. I could do with more aioli, more sauce than all the things. But always remember, if you need more sauce in a dish at any Disney restaurant, ask for it. They don't care about the sauce. They're not going to take you out back and fleece you. It's part of the magic. If you want sauce, get your sauce on. These are not bad, but I can see how this easily could have been like a vegan option version similar to what we used to have at Scat Cats at Port Orleans. Like, making like a vegan slider would have been so easy. Just do it. You know? These are not as good as the lump crab fries, but they're tasty and they'll do in a pinch. I would give these 3.5 out of 5 plus.
This is by far my favorite pizza in all of Walt Disney World property. You can't get anything better than Trattoria al Forno. You can get a much larger version of this pizza slice at the BoardWalk pizza window, but you have to buy a full one, so it's like twice the price of this one for the same thing. Via Napoli is okay, but I'm not a big fan of the way they make their pizzas. There's better ones. I'm sad about Mama Melrose going away because they have the best brick oven pizza. But that's fine. We're here. We have a vegan cheese pizza that I got to go from Trattoria that's not always available. There used to be a hummus on the menu like last week, not even last week, like a few days ago when I looked at this menu, the hummus was on there and now it's gone, so there's really nothing vegan at AbracadaBar. But if to-go is open, or if they have availability at Trattoria, you can order pizza to go from there, or just go to Trattoria and get a nice little vegan pizza. Now I'm going to add red pepper flakes to this pizza, and then I also brought pocket parm, because I've had this pizza so many times. I'm not going to review it by itself. I'm going to review it all zhuzhed up the way it needs to be, with all of its glory. You can add other things to the pizza. I just wanted cheese this time. Talk about cheesy goodness. They put extra cheese on this, and I am here for it. With the red pepper and the pocket parm, just enhances the beautiful flavors of the amazing crust that is at Trattoria al Forno. I think that's what does it for me. They have the best crust on Walt Disney World property for pizza, and I'm kind of a bread connoisseur, so that's why it's better than Trattoria. I will give it a 5 out of 5. It is a Princess Cities item. If you ever go to Trattoria al Forno, highly recommend the pizza.
Pizza. With the ability to make vegan pizza, personal sizes, for the cost, it really doesn't make sense to me that pizza is literally cheaper to order vegan style at Trattoria to go than it is from an actual pizza window. I understand obviously they manage your kitchens differently, but you got to get yourself straightened out, Disney. Straightened out. That's definitely gives credence to the phrase, it ain't easy being cheesy. That feels like even though it's just a single vegan cheese, it feels more like a 3-cheese pizza with like the consistency and the absolute decadent level of cheesiness to it. The crust on the pizza is amazing, tasty. Trattoria does it better than most. My favorite pizza, personally, is still at Napoli, but that's not because of the crust. It's just the toppings. If I have to pick your crust, you can't go wrong with Trattoria al Forno. This needs to be on the menu in all places. Here on the boardwalk, and not just hidden away in Trattoria where it's going underappreciated. I would give this 4.5 out of 5 claws.
This is the Bourbon Mule with Uncle Nearest whiskey. My favorite whiskey since it was introduced Black History Month last year. Cheers. Oh yeah. Oh, that makes the meal so worth it. It's just a nice kick of Uncle Nearest. I love that. That is a 5 out of 5. That is a Princess Cities item. AbracadaBar knows how to make their drinks.
The princess is taken here on a bourbon mule. She will put Uncle Nearest in basically anything if they allow it. But I feel like it gives hope to those of you who come here that may be more introverted than your average person. I know that you see on Instagram and TikTok and all the other platforms that like people come here for like the magician drinks. Not every drink here has a gimmick. Some of them are just simply drinks, and you don't have to have a show with your beverage. You can just drink the magic, and that'd be enough, you know? Oof. Uncle Nearest, very strong, very unique flavor, without being like overly harsh. I would say it has character. I'd give that 4 out of 5 points.
The sour assistant. I think Bear usually gets this drink when we come here when we are not filming. We do come here a lot. It is sour. It does taste like an assistant. I think the name checks out. On the sweetness scale, I would say it's like a 7 out of 10. It's very sweet. I would not drink that proactively. I like something with a little more kick to it. I will give it a 3 out of 5 sour assistants.
AbracadaBar sour assistants is for those assistants that we like surly. You've been in the magic shop all day. Your magician's being kind of a jerk. He's working you to death. Like, you know, he's the one doing the magic, but you're doing all the hard work, all the resets, everything else. Sour assistant is for you. Why should you only have to be an assistant when you can also be sour? Washes away the weight of hard manual labor. I like it. 4.25 out of 5 plus. I feel like they just pulled me out of a hat.
We did have to pull some tricks out of our sleeves
Yes,
to
we did.
get these things, but I'm glad I have pizza for home too.
I'm glad we were able to pull something because I was very worried the princess wasn't having anything to eat, being that we saw the change in the menu when we sat down. What I got was great. Like, I love the changes to the menu, but to go from having a plant-based option to no options is it's almost absurd.
I want to say they went from like 6 to 3 options in a week.
Yeah, it
so
feels
that was
like
a little weird.
Every time this menu is updated, it's gotten smaller.
Yeah, and I think that is continued to reduce since they switched kitchens from Trattoria to Flying Fish.
Yeah, Flying Fish, I guess it's a more intimate kitchen than Trattoria. Trattoria's kind of large.
They get pretty crazy busy at Trattoria. I don't think they get in the weeds as much at Flying Fish.
But I want to know what you guys think. Do you like the new items on the menu? Do you guys come to AbracadaBar? Have you been, or why haven't you been? Let us know in the comments below. If there's anything else you'd like to see us do in the BoardWalk or Disney otherwise, the comments will always be the place to find us. Hit that notification bell if you want to see other videos like this. And
we have new videos 5 days a week. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Saturday. Pizza day.
we will see you soon.
Be sure to subscribe and like this video. And if you don't comment, Bear might eat himself out of the BoardWalk and into, gosh, I don't know, somewhere else, not in the Disney world. And then we're gonna have to go find him.
I can swim, but you heard the girl.